What is up, guys? We are back, and we are in the playoffs of this Madden 21 realistic-ish rebuild. And today, I grabbed my coffee before I ended up sitting down for one, so I should have everything all set besides posting. And just to take a look at our roster, we actually are going into the playoffs quite healthy. So that's a change. I don't think we have any injuries. Actually, I never did look to see if we had any injuries. Go ahead and look at the. Oh, yes, we did. We had Denzel Mims out and Corey Clement out. I remember now. So we're going to be expecting some big step ups here from our backups. Oh, I also just woke up, so I'm sorry if I sound like garbage. My sinuses are still bothering me a bit. But that means Wallace and Flowers are going to have to really step up. We brought in Kiki QT to try to see if maybe he could counterbalance some of the stuff. Although defensively, we are very healthy, very strong defense. Williams and Ward all here. Patrick Peterson been proving his point these past few games. At least the past few that we played. Just to go into our schedule to show you guys, I did not force any wins. Except for the bye week, which was already pretty forced. We're getting ready to take on the 9-7 Patrick Mahomes-led Kansas City Chiefs. I do want to see if they have any injuries. They do not. They have a fully healthy team. So let's go ahead and get straight into this playoff game. And we do have home field, which does give us a wee bit of a benefit. At least in our minds, anyway. No snow on the ground, so it looks like nice, clear conditions for a game of football. And they're going to kneel right away in the end zone off kickoff. So here comes Patrick Mahomes. 350 out of 530, 4,315 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions for Mahomes this past season. So they are coming out in a 3 wide receiver set right away. And stopping the run there. Right out the get-go. Mahomes with all day to throw. Does he bring it in? No, he does not. can't keep his feet in bounds, and that's going to bring up third down really quick, which is where we want to keep this Kansas City offense. And that is Denzel Ward with an interception and a pick six to start the game. So a good start here by the New York Jets defense, showing why they are one of the top turnover teams.
The kicker on for the point after.
This Jets defense really starting to come together anymore.
Makes the score Jets 7, Chiefs 7.
No big mistakes right away, almost allowing the first down. But standing up and telling Patrick Mahomes, no, we know what you're going to do. We know you're going to throw the ball. And here's another kickoff by the Jets. After that pick six. And they're going to get out to about the 20, looks like the 22-yard line. And the Jets fans here are going crazy. Patrick Mahomes going to try to shake off that interception right away. And that is caught. He's going to be taken down at the 47.
Number 84. It's a gain of 25 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Tyreek Hill, the only receiver out on the field. It's a handoff up the gut. Marcus May, though, with the good play recognition, coming in and making a stop here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
And they're going to come in an empty backfield set here. Patrick Mahomes going to run, and he is going to slide down at the 49. Shaquem Griffin getting hurt on the play for the Jets. Not something that we want to see here, being one of our best pass rushers. Mahomes finds a guy short, but not going to make the first down. It looks like YouTube's actually acting really strange for my stream today. Technically, this rebuild is quote-unquote over because we didn't make the Super Bowl. But my goal is normally to win the Super Bowl for rebuilds. And I didn't quite catch who that injury was. Shaquem Griffin is able to come back. We're going to go ahead and pull him back. We really can't afford to lose players right now. Not this early in the game. Just like last year, it's probably going to be a very heavily rely on the run offense. But we're going to get a hold. Mekhi Becton with the hold on that play. So that's going to make it a 1st and 16. And the first pass for Justin Fields is incomplete. Nobody biting on the play action there. And they've got a good amount. They've got Tyrann Mathieu made his way up to an X Factor. Chris Jones, and then Willie Gay Jr. all his key defensive players, and Alvin Kamara not going to get anywhere on that carry, so that brings up a 3rd and 17. Looking like a good Kansas City defense here. Jets are going to have to pull something out of a hat. And they look like they're going to bring some pressure off of that left side. And they do. Burrows is going to get the catch, though. And he's going to get a 1st down and then some. We're going to move those chains. Justin Fields able to avoid the sack in there. They're bringing out a 1st down. We're going to be looking for Alvin Kamara to get us some yards this time without a holding penalty. And he does. He gets us about 8. Now they've got... They also have an outside linebacker who's unfakeable over there. And up the middle, so Kamara's got to try to avoid him. Gets a yard. And Wallace bringing in his first catch, taking the spot of Denzel Mims, who is out on injury. And that's a 1st down. Jets coming out in a 3 tight end, 1 wide receiver package here. And it's a pass. But Justin Fields breaks off of the sack. Gets it down to Wallace while scrambling and under pressure. Justin Fields showing that he's starting to finally see things slow down for him. Able to break out that first sack there and scramble. Nowhere to throw the ball, so he's just going to throw this one away. That's going to make it a 3rd and 2. Looking like some pressure there off to the right side. Not the side we're going to be running on, though. Jets toss it to Kamara. Kamara finds a little hole there, and he gets the 1st. So now Alvin Kamara getting a little bit of a head of steam here. You gotta wonder what the Jets are gonna dial up. They are at the 5-yard line. Kamara finds a little bit of a hole. He's gonna get to the 2, but there is a flag on the play. It is another holding call against the offense. O.J. Howard caught on the hold this time. And that's gonna push the Jets all the way back to the 15. The Jets on a play action. Fields going to try to get it to O.J. Howard, but he can't quite get a hand on it. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down. The Jets starting to look a little fatigued over here. Some of the guys, hands on their hips. Going for O.J. Howard again, but Tyrann Mathieu there. And I don't think anybody is going to catch him. No, he is going to go for a pick 6. So the Kansas City defense ties it up for them with a huge interception. Justin Fields trying to force that down there to O.J. Howard. And it just not working out for him. So the offense will be coming back out onto the field. And Goodwin is going to take a knee here. Trying to conserve some energy. Jordan Howard's still out on the field over Alvin Kamara. Jordan Howard's going to find a nice little hole. He's going to get a first down. Not looking for Jordan Howard to run the ball there. The defense kind of caught slipping. Now Alvin Kamara back out on the field. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. Jets are going to try to bounce it over here to the right side, a spot they don't normally run, and he's going to get taken down fairly quickly. So that's a 3rd and 12 now for New York.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
And Wallace in for the catch there in the slot. Micaiah Becton injured on that play. Not a good situation here. Losing our starting left tackle. And a little dump off screen here to Alvin Kamara, and he's going to get some yards, and he's going to get a first out of it. Running game not working for him, so they're going to bring him into the screen passing game. And a really quick screen down to Wallace, who has quite a bit of breakaway speed. Kansas City getting an injury here on this play. Muscle cramps for Micaiah Becton. We're going to go ahead and keep him in. Have him play through that injury. This is a game that we really need him. It's still early. Can't afford to be losing anybody. Wallace with another catch off that quick slant. The offense not looking too bad, missing their number 1 wideout without Denzel Mims. It's rather surprising. You'd figure this offense would have slowed down a little bit. I mean, we have the 1 interception in the end zone. Something we haven't really done since Justin Fields' 2nd year. Ugh. Justin Fields making some play calls at the line, and Alvin Kamara is in for a touchdown. First offensive touchdown of the game for either one of these teams. Both teams kind of playing very defensive football. Sorry, guys. I had to go and run and blow my nose real fast. That was kind of... Congestion was getting real. So now with the kickoff, you got to wonder what this Kansas City's offense is going to do. They haven't been able to get anything going today. And Patrick Mahomes throwing a pick 6 in that opening drive. Actually, both teams pretty much threw pick 6s in their opening drives. They're mostly going to bounce off of a defender or an offensive lineman and still get the tackle here. Patrick Mahomes scrambling and getting blocked off there by a wide receiver, C.J. Mosley. Patrick Mahomes getting a first down. Something that we know we need to watch out for is these scrambling quarterbacks. And under pressure, Mahomes unable to get it to Kelsey. And that's going to bring up a second down. And that's a very quick stop there. Just at the line of scrimmage. Jets coming down into press coverage here. Patrick Mahomes trying to run, but the Jets put out the QB spy, which did not allow Patrick Mahomes to get very far. And that's going to be a 3 and out. Goodwin calling for the fair catch. A good idea there with guys surrounding him. And Alvin Kamara only with 20 yards so far on the day. Having a bit of an issue on the ground here, but he does have a touchdown. And the offense should be good and re-energized here after finally being able to sit out a little bit. And Kamara gets about 9 on that play. So finally a little bit of momentum here for Alvin Kamara. The backbone of this offense. Very hard to win games without him. You can deal with some of the wide receivers. And Jordan Howard with a huge run. And that is a first down. The big guy showing he can run downhill. And that is a huge play for Jordan Howard. Alvin Kamara back out on the field. Alvin Kamara with the ball gets about 5 on the play. The Jets with a play action pass here. He's going to throw for the end zone, and it is intercepted again. Justin Fields looking like the old Justin Fields from year 1. Unable to get to the receivers. Denzel Mims might be hurting Justin Fields out there a little bit. So maybe we are really missing Denzel Mims. Big body target. The rest of our guys really not matching up to his size. CJ Mosley trying to stuff the middle, but unable to. And now the Kansas City Chiefs, with 2 interceptions under their belt, are going to attempt to keep this momentum going, and they do. And they're starting to run all over us here. Patrick Mahomes in trouble and can't get it out to Kelsey. trying very hard to get that ball out very quickly with that big pass rush coming in. And that's going to make it a 3rd and 5. And Travis Kelce brings that one in, though, on the really quick pass. Kansas City with some big momentum going here after the interception by Justin Fields. We actually didn't get to see Justin Fields in the playoffs last season, though. It was Marcus Mariota, who performed very well under the pressure. So maybe the pressure is starting to show against Fields, and he's not able to withhold because of it. The pressure of the playoffs may be too much still for this young quarterback. We saw him play pretty well, though, in the Super Bowl against Dallas, but not able to pull out the win. And that is another first down here for Kansas City. Kansas City just running up on this defense. Really no answers. Tyreek Hill with his first reception, and that is a touchdown. Tyreek Hill getting wide open there. So now the Jets offense is going to be looking to capitalize with a little under 3 minutes on the clock. So going in now, it is a tie ball game. Momentum on Kansas City's side. Goodwin going to bring this ball out. He's going to get a little bit of a fancy spin move there, and he's going to be tackled at the 27, just 2 yards past where he would have been. But overall, still a good little return there. So the Jets are going to have to really think of something to do that's going to be able to get them downfield and not cause a turnover. And keep the ball out of the hands of Patrick Mahomes. Alvin Kamara with a screen pass, juking out defenders. And that is a beautiful first down by Alvin Kamara, 30 yards after the catch. So each team has an offensive and defensive score. Jets looking to get their second offensive score. The Kansas City Chiefs looking to get their 3rd interception. And Burrows is going to get it and hit by Tyrann Mathieu, but not before getting the first down and down at the 25-yard line. The Jets coming out here with a real hot hand on Justin Fields, who says, I may have thrown 2 interceptions so far, but I'm not afraid to keep going. We forget about those picks, and we look for better situational football here. Jets coming out in a 3 wide receiver set. And there's some heavy pressure coming in. Burrows is going to get the pass, and they are down at the 1-yard line. After it juggles around in his hands for a second, they get the first down and almost gets a score. As Justin Fields almost gets sacked, Burrows loses the football and is able to re-grab it. Due to terrible Madden physics, it levitates back into his hands. The Jets hand it off to the fullback Page, but they see it coming. They know this strategy by the Jets. It was not fooling anybody there. Fullback again. And Jones again on the stop. Going back 4 yards. So now the Jets looking at a probable passing situation here. And a 3rd interception by the Kansas City Chiefs. The high point pass not working. throwing out of the sack there is Justin Fields, and a terribly spotted pass to the linebacker. And as we saw, Kansas City shredded this Jets defense just one drive ago. And Kelsey gets wide open. Marcus May and Marcus Williams in there for the stop. But that was a huge play. Linebacker came down thinking he was going to go for the short pass. LaShawn Austin coming down, but he's going to step out of bounds. And Mosley not really recognizing that play there. The ball was coming forward. Can't really get his hand in there because of how quick it was thrown. Nothing is working out for this Jets defense. They have tried zone, they have tried man, they have tried blitzing, and they just have not been able to get pressure on Mahomes, and Mahomes gonna scramble. CJ Mosley bouncing off of him. Denzel Ward gonna have to come in for the hit, but there's an injury time out. Patrick Mahomes is injured, which could be a big moment here for this New York Jets defense. But they still get the touchdown. Kansas City. And the backup quarterback finishes the drive for the Chiefs. And the extra point is good. 27 seconds left, though, still on the clock. And the Jets with 3 timeouts. If they can get down the field quick enough, they could still tie this ball game up. And they're going to get out to the 21. And he's going to go deep for Flowers, but Flowers can't come up with it. Taking that deep shot there. Now the safety's sitting back a bit. Thrown off his back foot, and another interception thrown by Justin Fields today. That might just do it for this game. The story of the game is being that Justin Fields just inaccurate, unable to maintain this pressure done by this Kansas City Chiefs defense. And that is a big hit by CJ Mosley, trying to cause the fumble. They try to get back to the line to get a few extra points, but they are not able to. And that is going to take us to halftime. Justin Fields was such a bad day so far today. 4 interceptions on the day. Haven't seen a performance this bad since his rookie debut season. But the Jets do get the ball first here in the second half. They're going to be looking to turn this game around here. Needing the defense and the offense both to step up. It seems they have left their playability in the regular season. Really bad calls, or maybe Kansas City's defense has just gotten that good. But Alvin Kamara with a huge opening run here. And that is something that they've been lacking, is Alvin Kamara with that bursting in through the line. Trying to get him going again. Bounces to the outside, gets a few yards on that one. That brings up a 2nd and 6. The 42-yard line. Every trip to the end zone, though, has been an interception if we haven't run it. And Alvin Kamara finding a bit of a hole off that stutter step. And the Jets coming out with a 3 wide receiver package here. We see a lot of these by the New York Jets. Linebacker coming in. And Burrow's not able to hold on to that pass. But you have to think, being down a score, is this 4-down territory this close to the line, to the first down marker? This is something that Justin Fields should be able to very easily scramble for if need be. And he does. He's going to run for it, and he's going to walk out of bounds. And that is a first down, New York. Justin Fields showing that great awareness there, making sure that everybody was pulled back on that play. Alvin Kamara going to try to get something to work here, but unable to. Only held to 50 yards today. This Kansas City defense not making it easy for him to run today. Fields is calling some adjustments on the offensive side. Wow, my brain just stopped there for a minute. And a nice gain there by Alvin Kamara. Jordan Howard on the field now. Not much going for Jordan Howard on that play. He gets back to the line. And the Jets really showing that they are a run-first offense. Having this 1-2 pop combination between Alvin Kamara and Jordan Howard really making a good stance in this game. O.J. Howard unable to hold on to the ball. Had it in his hands. And unable to hold on to it. And with it being a 4th and 4, they're going to elect to kick the field goal. Still down by a score, but bringing it to a much closer 4-point game. So now the Jets defense going to come on. Jets took off almost 5 minutes on that drive. I think they were hoping to get a little bit more production on the ground and through the air to get into the end zone, but they are taking that field goal. Patrick Mahomes back out on the field. He has had a clean pocket all day. Not much in the means of getting disrupted. Feeling very comfortable and able to get the ball away very quickly. CJ Mosley coming in under pressure, an inaccurate pass by Mahomes. Tyreek Hill was burning Blashawn Austin there. The Jets have to be real careful about calling those blitzing plays because of Tyreek Hill. And a nice little stop step there. And they are back to just running up the field. You got to think this New York Jets defense has to be getting annoyed with the fact that they are getting shown up here. Mahomes going to throw Marcus May, making the deflection out of Travis Kelce's hands. And the Jets coming down into some press coverage. Maybe the Jets have made a little bit of a defensive adjustment since the first half. Travis Kelce going to catch it. Marcus Williams not able to bring him down. And it's going to take 3 Jets defenders to bring down Travis Kelce there. You got to think the Jets are going to be looking for a run here. And they are not going to be able to stop him. Just about stuff him at the line. But enough momentum there to push forward to get a first down are the Kansas City Chiefs. CJ Mosley coming back in for the blitz, and that is a completion. Blashawn Austin getting burnt by Sammy Watkins on that play. And the Jets really need to stop them from getting a touchdown here. And a little dump off here to I think that's Watkins. That might not be Watkins. I'm not entirely sure. No, that's just number 80. Generic player. And the running back getting wide open again. This Jets defense just not showing up for this game like they have for the regular season. Patrick Mahomes looking here. That's going to be another run, but Blashawn Austin going to be able to get in there to stop it. And that's going to bring up a third down. And CJ Mosley on the QB spy, stopping Mahomes from going anywhere. And it looks like the Chiefs have an injured offensive lineman. And they're going to go for it here on 4th and 3. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to lean forward for the first. The Jets unable to get enough in there to stop the run. Andy Reid saying, we're going for this, and we're going to show you that this Kansas City team can pound the football as good as any other team in the league. Kansas City knows now that they have a pretty good chance at winning this game, getting to the end of the third quarter, up by 4. And the defense really starting to show some fatigue here for New York. Just not able to do much. And Troy Apke with a big hit here. Now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. But they have to remember that that clock is still running. Blashawn Austin in the middle linebacker spot here. And Patrick Mahomes taking a big hit. Taman with that big sack. And Kansas City is going to elect to go for the field goal, which is going to put them up by a touchdown. So now the Jets need a score very badly on this drive. They need to put something together. They haven't been able to since the beginning of the game. Justin Fields having those 4 interceptions. It looks like they've really been hesitating on passing the football far down the field. The linebackers and the defensive backs that they have in Kansas City, though, it is understandable. They just have to figure out and get their rhythm back. It looks like Justin Fields being a little shaken up from all the interceptions. Hard to forget, but Alvin Kamara now on a nice little screen toss play to get down the field. The Jets down a score here, needing to really score on this drive. And Justin Fields is going to get out of the pressure and get it down the field for a first. It looked like he was going to have to throw it out of bounds, but ends up finding an open guy in Burrows. And the Jets here kind of in a crunch time situation. Wallace wide open. Wallace with a few extra yards on that play. Up to 73 yards through the air for him. So he's having a really good day, but they're still really missing Denzel Mims, the number 1 wide receiver. Just having that big body to target makes a huge difference. And deflected pass there. The Jets really abandoning this run game, though, here in this in this fourth quarter. Haven't seen much from them. Now Alvin Kamara now with a run. He's going to try to juke to get a different hole, to hit a different hole instead of going to the outside. Only getting 2 yards there That's going to bring up a third down. The Jets coming out with a 3 wide receiver bunch here. Or package here. Alvin Kamara going underneath. He gets the ball, but he breaks the tackle, but can't get the first. You've got to wonder what the Jets are going to do in this situation. Being this close to the end zone. They come out with 3 wide receivers. And Alvin Kamara wide open. Alvin Kamara down at the 11-yard line for a Jets first down on a 4-down territory. The Jets want to tie this ball game. And they are trying very hard. Justin Fields needs to be careful here. This is where he always ends up throwing his interceptions. Is down here near the end zone. And Burrows is going to have it, but drops it. That would have been a touchdown for the Jets. So another issue stemming for them not having Denzel Mims. Kamara not able to get anywhere. Going to actually lose yards here. 3rd and 12. And this is definite 4-down territory for the Jets. They have to get this score. They have a little movement here going on the field. Burrows is in movement here. He's going to try to get Wallace. And he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. The Jets really have to find a way to punch it into the end zone. They've had issues here in this area. And Alvin Kamara says, just give me the ball. I'm going to get it in here. The workhorse of the Jets making it in. And they're having a sack race down there. Showing the defense, listen, this is what you guys need to do. You need to race for these sacks. We need to get the ball back. There is still 6 minutes and 30 seconds, roughly, still on the clock. And they have not been able to stop Patrick Mahomes and this offense. So now it is definitely a defensive game where we really need our defense and their #1 turnover rate to show up. They started the game strong with a pick 6 off of Mahomes, scoring the first points. But nothing since. They haven't been able to get pressure or anything on this kid. And that is a huge run there by Williams. Thinking that they were going to come out passing, but they come out running the ball. And this is where it has been rough for this Jets team, is they just have not been able to counter one or the other. But this time, C.J. Mosley making it in there, and he is going to get the tackle for loss this time. That is his first TFL of the game. Normally, C.J. Mosley is up to at least 3 or 4 by the 4th quarter. So the Jets are starting to really watch these run plays. Mahomes dropping back to pass, dumps it off over to the left side. And that is going to make it a 3rd and 5. The biggest issue that the Jets have had is Mahomes is just so athletic. He can throw the ball and he can run it. And just like that, there he goes for a first down. C.J. Mosley dropped back to cover the running back, but Mahomes sees the open spot and decides to run the ball. Kansas City really running down the clock here, trying to milk it down so the Jets won't have much, if any, of a chance to score if they do. But Mahomes is going to finally get pressured and sacked. Cannon coming in on the sack. The offense back here talking about what their strategy is going to be for the next drive if they end up getting one, and they're hoping they do. Hoping the defense can stop this offense, and that's a screen, but Bashawn Austin gets off the blocker and able to make the tackle. That's a 3rd and 16 now that Kansas City has to take. And they're going to get stopped just short. Robertson, though, going to get injured on the play. Not something that they want to see. It is now 4th and inches. We're going to see if Kansas City is going to actually go for the kick or if they're going to fake it. They're going to actually go for the points, but they miss. They cannot get it through the uprights. So now the Jets, with 3 minutes on the clock, have the ball, taking possession here. And the Jets are very good at working the clock this season with that strong running game with Alvin Kamara. So you got to think that that's going to be a lot of what they do, is try to run this clock down. Keep it out of the hands of Patrick Mahomes, who's been giving your defense problems all day. Wallace with a catch, and he's going to be down at the 36. The Jets now in field goal range, and they are letting the clock run. They're really not moving too quickly, which is probably a good strategy by them to let that 2-minute warning tick down. And we know what this Jets team is used to doing. They're used to running the ball with this ground and pound scheme that they've adapted here. A whole different kind of culture under this new head coach that they've had. And they got rid of Adam Gase. And there goes another O lineman down for the Jets. That's going to really hurt them in that run game. You got to wonder if they're going to still continue to push the run game or not, but that also wastes one of their timeouts for an injury. Alvin Kamara reaches forward and gets the first down. We're getting their O-lineman back in, but now Alvin Kamara hurt. Not something that the Jets want, which is 2 of their timeouts down now. So if Kansas City were to score, and they don't, or score more points, but Jordan Howard getting a good push forward. He's had a pretty good running game today with the few snaps he's taken. And the Jets in a huge scoring zone here. Jordan Howard able to reach forward for the first, and Kansas City's going to take the first of their 3 timeouts here. Noticing what the Jets are doing. And they are not bringing Alvin Kamara back in with that bruised shoulder that could be back into this game, telling him they don't want him exerting himself with them this close to the end zone. The Jets feel pretty confident that they have this game in the books. 1:20 left, and Kansas City has to burn a second timeout. And the Jets just not letting up on this run game. Jordan Howard's going to lean forward, but does he get the first? It is a 3rd and inches here. Also very close to the end zone. The Jets still have a timeout, but the big guy's going to get the ball, and he is going to get a touchdown. They give it to the fullback. The Jets now scoring a possible game-winning touchdown. 1 timeout left for them. Kansas City with none. You gotta wonder how Kansas City's going to handle the situation and how the Jets defense is going to come out, considering they've had a very rough day at stopping Patrick Mahomes and this offense. The Jets finally found their footing in the ability to run the ball downfield. CJ Mosley over there in the cornerback spot. Troy Apke over here where the middle linebackers go. Troy Apke coming in, but not able to get down there to make the tackle. But Kansas City with a first down. Now CJ Mosley and Troy Apke changing positions here. CJ Mosley missing the tackle. Kansas City on the move. And he's going to go out of bounds and stop the clock there off that catch. 30 seconds left in the game. Sean Austin now in the middle of the field. And Patrick Mahomes going to take a sack. And a wide open guy down the field. Sammy Watkins on that reception. And now they have to take a shot here. And it's going to be intercepted. Marcus May on the tip drill. And that is going to end the game. Patrick Mahomes going for it. And just could not get it done. The Jets squeeze out of this with a one-touchdown lead win after Kansas City was able to destroy this defense. They stand up when it was needed, and the Jets win. $275 yards through the air, 174 on the ground, but Justin Fields not having a good day with those 4 interceptions. Maybe it was those young guy first time in the postseason jitters. Not anything new for Patrick Mahomes, a former Super Bowl champion, but just unable to cleanly get that game out. Jordan Howard with an upgrade here. And he gets a speed and a stiff arm, where I'm actually kind of pumped about that one. Not that we use stiff arm too much. I use more truck stick with him. So now we're going to see who we take on in the divisional round. We will be taking on the Indianapolis Colts. We did get a weekly award somewhere. Denzel Ward with the weekly award. Joe Burrow, though, with the Offensive Player of the Week. That's interesting. Are the Bengals still in? No, they wouldn't be still in because we're in the AFC. They might still be in. Let's look. Let's see what teams are now left in the playoffs. It will be the Patriots taking on the Ravens, which that's actually a game I'm hoping the Patriots win. I'd rather take on Cam Newton as opposed to Lamar Jackson. The Giants are taking on the Vikings. We are taking on the Colts. And the Bears are taking on the Cardinals. So game day strategy situation here. We're not going to be playing this game right now. I actually have to get my wife up because she's going to get a tattoo today. Kenny Moore, the cornerback, in the inactives list for the game. It's going to slow them down a little bit. Okay. So Justin Fields may be able to redeem himself on this game. Childress with an upgrade. He's actually our faster middle linebacker. Unfortunately, he's 24 years old. So not a whole lot of up room for him. He gets another speed. He is going to be so fast. But we're going to end the stream here because, as I said, the wife has to get a tattoo today. I will be streaming again after I drop her off. So thank you guys who all tuned in and hung out. I know this is a bit shorter than I normally do. But we will take on the Indianapolis Colts here later today. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit that thumbs up button, the notification bell, all that good stuff. And I love you guys, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.